Today we're going to talk about the heroes in Heroes of History Epic Empire, which is the most efficient heroes. This is going to be a tier list in Heroes of History Epic Empire, specifically for heroes. I'm going to go over the bottom, obviously, till the best heroes, in my opinion, in the game. Now, I have some of the heroes, I don't have all of them. For example, Harun Al-Rashid, I don't have it, but Florence, I don't have it. I mean, there is like 4 heroes that I still don't have in the game, but I speak with the people who have them, and I also see them in the arena, how they perform, and I can build my opinion also over the spells. So first thing first is I'm going to start from the bottom. On the bottom place is going to be Quakhmotek Mok, whatever the name is. This is Sun God's Embrace. Heals all allies with the radius of 1 around himself for 450. Now, radius 1 around himself is not that much. I mean, it's not that much. It's very small area. So maybe he can actually heal some of his troops, but almost no chance to heal some extra heroes. And also the initial charge and the regular charge is absolutely wild. It's like initial charge 10.6 and the regular charge is 12.5. It's fully awakened, so there's not going to be any kind of reduction of this time from point of awakening. Maybe with the gear he can get some reduction of the initial regular charge. But yeah, it's basically on it's the most bad hero in the game, okay? From there, I'm going to jump over one of hero that you're going to receive for free playing this game, and this is going to be Nea of the Cave Clan. Why I actually put Nea at this place is just because she's healing a single target. The amount of healing she's giving is very solid. It's close to 900% of her base damage, and it's obviously prioritizing heroes, but the initial charge and regular charge are very solid. It's like 6.4 seconds and 7.5 seconds. It's really matter the charge time, because even if you have some very nice, very solid hero, if it's like 12 seconds initial charge and 16 seconds regular, like for example this is Harun Al-Rashid. Look at this thing. Its initial charge is always okay, but the regular charge is crazy. But yeah, for Naya, this is she is definitely better from this bad boy. So she's on this place at the bottom. From there, we're going to jump over the next hero. In my opinion, is good one, and I can say it's this bad boy. I didn't actually test him a little, but yeah, I'm not surprised. This is Mian Tansei. The reason behind is giant a healing aura with a radius of 3 around himself for 5.25 seconds. The healing here is a solid one. Heals allies with this aura for total 1.4 thousand of his base damage during this time. Halts his attack and movement during this time. Now here is the thing with this hero specifically. From first look, he's looking amazing. I mean, the amount of healing, he's healing over time. It's not like you do one healing and you overheal the hero. With this slowly big healing, he can actually keep a hero alive. It's not like one-time healing and after this the hero can die, because this hero didn't actually charge his spell. But it's from behind. I mean, what I mean by that is most likely he's going to heal heroes that don't need that much healing. The only way to see this hero actually work nice is if in front of him is the tank that you're looking to do some healing over him. This is my personal opinion over Mian Tansen. It's looking good, but really don't like this ability. That's why I actually put him on this place. He's just not be able to heal that many troops. Now from there, let's jump over the next hero, and this is going to be a Tiger Lily. Now Tiger Lily, what is specific for her is heal all islands for 700 of her base. Obviously some of the healers is going to have leveled up a spell. For example, Hatsusut is level 25. Tiger Lily spell is level 1. So we can see on level 25 is going to be 1000 of her base damage, cleans all negative effects from the target. Now maybe in the arena is going to be very nice for the negative effects or specific cases where for example we have menace or some other, or Karl Marx or whatever, some debuffers, very solid debuffers. Tiger Lily is going to be good, but in majority of the cases I actually, she's good, but I didn't actually invest in her for the reason that she's extremely slow. What I mean by that is initial charge 11.5 seconds, regular charge is 16 seconds. The spell I can say is little above the average, but the charge time, most likely I'm going to have some dead heroes till she is able to fully charge up. That's why I put her on this place. And for example, I put Ashoka better from her. We're going to go to Ashoka, but for now this is the reason. Just the charge time is way too much. The healing is nice. The negative is something conditional for conditional fights. But yeah, this is what this is the reason I actually put Tiger Lily at this place. I don't have her awakened. Maybe in the awakening initial charge -4 seconds. This is a solid boost. Some extra for initial charge, but no changes over the regular charge. And people are looking initial charge, but this is not the right way to look over the heroes. Initial charge maybe you can look at for the arena, because in the arena the majority of the cases the first who strike is the first who is going to win in majority of the cases. But when you have some waves, when you have so many troops to kill, very hard opponents where the battle is not who strike first, you're going to have struggles with Tiger Lily. Now on the next place I'm going to put Ashoka. The reason I put Ashoka before these two heroes is he's so fast and he heals like crazy. Heals all allies with the most missing HP for 877 of his base damage. Now obviously this level is level 15, but for example Tiger Lily is healing everybody, but Ashoka is healing a single target, which can keep your tank alive. This is very important, to keep your tank alive. If you have one tank, you better have one healer that is going to heal this tank. And is going to heal one more troop, one more hero for 169. I use Ashoka everywhere. I even make a specific video for Ashoka, how good this hero is. I'm so happy that in the Heroes of History Epic Empire, the game decides to present us with very solid 3-star hero. Definitely very good one. Initial charge 5.6. Regular charge 7.4. Obviously it's fully awakened for me. It's not that hard to get this hero fully awakened. It's actually a 3-star hero, so you have like 35% to get a 3-star hero, which is a very solid percentage. So there is a solid chance you actually have Ashoka. Very nice, very solid hero in Heroes of History Epic Empire. And again, it's my favorite hero. I'm using him non-stop. From there, I'm going to jump over the next hero, and this is going to be Sakagawea. Initial charge 7.5, regular charge 10 seconds. This is not that bad compared to Ashoka. It's a little more slow, but what this hero is doing is absolutely wild. First thing first is healing for 1.1 thousand percentage of her base damage. Now, something that I want to point out is you see, for example, let's say 500% of the base damage. But there is a difference between the legendary hero base damage, epic hero base damage, and a rare or 3-star hero base damage. Obviously, there's going to be just way bigger the base damage of the legendary hero compared to the 3-star hero. That's why the Sacagawea is better from Ashoka from point of how much healing she's going to provide. On top of that, it charges the ability of the target by 5 seconds. This is maybe the biggest weapon she's having, because if she's keeping one tank alive, and let's say we're talking here for example King Minus. Now what King Minus is having, initial charge, okay, let's forget about the initial charge. Regular charge 10.4 seconds. After 10.4 seconds, he's going to get shield for 1.1 thousand of his base damage. He's going to taunt everybody. He's going to get 12% more defense for 8 seconds, and he's going to get close to 400%, 385% of his base damage as a healing. Shield, healing, and defense. And Sacagawea is going to help King Minos charge up and get all these benefits for and actually gather these benefits for him. And on top of that, he's going to do some crazy healing. So yeah, definitely I believe Sacagawea is is way better from, for example, Ashoka, and yeah, compared to the rest of the heroes. Now Sacagawea, I can compare it with some other hero, and this is Luis. Luis is one of the heroes, Luis Pasteur. It's one of the heroes that I really wanted to get back in the days, but I was not able. Now what he's doing, he was the ally with the most missing HP for 1.7 thousand of his base damage, prioritizing heroes. It's having initial charge and regular charge. It's a little more slow from Sacagawea, I have to point out this thing, but the healing compared to Sacagawea is way too big. But even that big healing is actually, there is a solid chance to overheal the hero. So for example, the hero is needing like, let's say 1000% HP of the base damage of the Luis, but he's doing like 1.7 thousand. There is no there is no exceeding the HP and convert it in shield or something like this. Reduce healing received of the enemy with the radius of 3.5 around the target by 25% for 8 seconds. Now this healing, we don't care that much. Why I believe Sacagawea and this hero is on one level is Sacagawea is giving this 5 seconds, which is crucial. It's basically close to making the spell immediately firing up of the tank or whatever she's healing. 5 seconds is crazy amount of time. But this bad boy is healing for way more, and I believe this healing reduction in the arena, especially against heroes like Tiger Lily or Hatshepsut, is just going to be very valuable here, very valuable there. So by looking from this point, I can say these two heroes, Luis and Sacagawea, is on one level for me personally. So yeah, this is from point of these two heroes. And finally, I was thinking a lot over these heroes, and I can say that on next place, I'm going now. Some people are not going to agree with me, but this is Amelia Earthheart. I'm going to put her on the next place. The reason behind is her ability teleport to the ally with the most missing HP to the safe location, prioritizing heroes. Kill the target for 1.2 thousand of her base damage. Increase the attack of the target by 75%. Increase the movement speed of the target by 100% for 8 seconds. Now, from first look, it's absolutely wild. Okay, but this first thing is for a single target. I want to point out this thing is for a single target. And imagine if she grab your tank in the front lines. here is the thing with the tanks. Most likely they're going to be the heroes with the most missing HP. Imagine to grab your tank in the front lines and put it somewhere behind. The thing the tank is doing, he's tanking the AoE damage also. You know, the heroes is also going to do their AoE damage over this tank. And if you put this tank behind, there is a chance the AoE damage start hitting your backlines, and this is not good. This is definitely not good. So yeah, this is one of the things that bring huge concerns in me, is by taking out the ally with the most missing HP, which again is going to be the tank. The amount of damage you can actually do just by breaking your formation in the front line. So yeah, I really don't like this. Increasing attack speed of the tanks didn't actually make some sense. This hero is going to be good for the arena, from my personal opinion, and only for arena. I don't see any other implication of this hero, Amelia Earthheart, and this is her ability. And also the moving speed 1000. Yeah, we don't care that much. On the next place, I can say after her, I was thinking over Florence Nightingale and also Hatshepsut. These two heroes, I believe, is, and also Harun Al-Rashid. But yeah, we're going to talk about Harun Al-Rashid. I can say, first of all, for the Florence, something that I speak with one of the people who is watching my videos. Obviously, you can guys share your opinion in the comments below. He opened me about some very bad thing about this hero, and I'm going to share with you in this video. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit one like on this video, subscribe. You can join my Discord. You're going to find link in the description. And also, if you enjoy my work, you can support me directly, like becoming a member of my channel. But yeah, what the person said about the Florence is this immortality is finishing at the end of the wave. The healing over time is finishing when the wave actually finish. So heal the ally with the most missing HP of total 2000 of her base damage over 8 seconds. This 2000 healing can actually finish or not be fully healed because the wave end. We have to keep this thing in mind. Prioritizing that market hero. If the market ally HP reaches 0, grant invisibility to them and heal them for total 6% of their maximum HP over 2 seconds and remove their mark. Now this hero is going to be very nice single target healer, but yo, this regular charge and initial charge is killing me. The initial charge 9 seconds, a regular charge 18 seconds. 3 times she is going to execute per minute. This is wild. This is totally wild. Yes, there is a gear that can reduce this time, but it's 18 seconds. So far I was thinking she's, and I was believer, she was the best hero, but for my personal opinion, our sheet is also very solid one. But yeah, I'm going to actually put her on the place number on the place number 2. On the place number 3, I'm going to put Hatshepsut. I think the majority of the people know why I'm doing that. The healing is not that crazy. Still is having some good initial regular charge, but also is charged the ability of all allies by 1.6 seconds. So this is a very solid boost. This 1.6 seconds is not like Sacagawea where it's like 5 seconds but on one target. This is going to apply for all of the heroes on the battlefield. But still the healing is very small and the charge is very big. That's why I actually put Hatshepsut on the place number 3. On the place number 2, I'm actually going to put Florence again, just because again it's a single hero. the healing get cutted when the wave finish, and we're not having that many I'd say fights where it's a single wave. If it's a single wave, absolutely great, this is amazing. But if it's a multiple wave, this hero cannot find some good implication. And maybe on the first place I'm going to put one hero that I didn't like that much, Harun Aura shit. But after I make some comparison with the rest of the heroes, he ended up to be the best one in my opinion. Why is the best one? Is because initial charge 6.4 seconds, heals all allies for 600 of his base damage. But here is the important part. Any exceeded healing is stored and converted to damage the next time the target deals damage with an attack or ability. This is level 1, at level 40 is going to be 888% of his base damage. So whoever firing up his spell, he's going to get this healing as a damage. Very important. 6.4 seconds. He's not going to catch all the initial charge of the DPSs, but the regular charge, he's going to catch them with this with his initial charge. This is absolutely wild. The next time the target deals damage with an attack or ability, if I go and maybe put, for example, who should I actually put here? What is this thing? No, I'm not looking for support. Someone who is doing damage, like for example Medusa. Medusa ability, absolutely wild. If she gets some extra damage from our shit, that's why I think this is so far the best hero in Heroes of History Epic Empire. Obviously the healing is, you know, it's not something wild. It's having little more regular charge, but this boosting of the damage is going to make your team absolutely monster. Absolute monster. That's why I strongly believe he deserved the first place. So yeah guys, this will be for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit one like, subscribe, join the Discord, link in the description, and also become a member if you want to support me directly. I wish you a great day. Here you can check out some other video. Maybe it's going to be interesting for you. It's one of the latest one. I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.